Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175, here to come in 175, 2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lake Cumberland Sports Lid Lifter for the 23-24 season tonight. Live from the Den at Somerset Christian and Southwestern district opponents. I'm Mike Kerr. He's Chris Staten. We've got the band back together. I'm glad you could join us. Tell everybody if you can't come out and join the game, we're here. We're live. You can watch the game with us. Chris.
Mike.
Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
It's been a while.
It has. And
you've gotten better looking, and I've got older, so we'll call it even. Southwestern comes in at 4-2. They did drop a district game the other night to, has to be preseason favorite Wayne County in the 48th. Somerset Christian, 4-0. They come in with, and those are 4 wins against KHSAA schools, and they come in at 4-0, and this would give them a huge leg up in the district, and Southwestern can't stand to have a second district loss already.
No, and you said it at the onset that this is district play. So this is the first year that Somerset Christian is playing at the KHSAA level and are in the district with Wayne County and Macquarie County and Southwestern. So a 14 district now down here. And you're hunting for something. You looking for the reeds?
Yeah.
Hey,
you're working. I'm looking for the reeds. Thank you. Go ahead.
And you're exactly correct. I mean, they're 4-0, and I talked to Coach Golder before the game, and he said, "Hey, a win's a win." And I mean, they've not been playing a weak schedule.
No.
They come away with a win at Bergen, and they beat Garrett County and Williamsburg and Lindcamp to start 4-0. Southwestern on the flip side, you mentioned, started off 4-0 and have dropped their last 2, and a big disparity between the 4 games that they won point-wise and the 2 games they lost point-wise. So depending on what team shows up tonight, we could have a very competitive game.
So this is Toyota of Somerset's high school basketball, presented by the Ford Brothers Auctioneers Realtors Group. And be sure to tune in with the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game tonight, obviously, but our next games will be Friday night, 6 o'clock and 7:30 scheduled tips. That will be the Somerset Lady Jumpers and the Pulaski County Lady Maroons in the opener, and the nightcap, the boys version, and that one's going to feature a couple teams in the nightcap that in Pulaski and Somerset that have been taking names. And in the girls version, Somerset will have a hill to climb because Pulaski County right now ranked in the top 20 in the state on the girls' side. So pretty good basketball. No reason not to come out and support the kids. That place is big enough to seat all of us. But if you don't, remember it will be our Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Wings created your fresh, never frozen burgers. That's Buffalo Wings and Rings. All right, partner. If you look at Somerset Christian and Al Gover, a friend of ours, known him for 100 years, he tells me, he's going to only go about 6 deep. And he says of the 5 I put out there, we've been getting about 65, 68 points a game out of them. He said, we can put points up. He said, can we stay out of foul trouble and can we guard people and get enough rebounds to stay competitive? And that was without a doubt, that was what I would have said was the keys to the game from Whitest Cabinet. So we're just going to thank Al for the Whitest Cabinets on his side, and I'll let you do Southwestern here in just a minute as Coach Dunbar. I don't know if we had a chance. Did you get a chance to talk to him?
I said hi to him. I didn't
Good.
get a chance to talk to him long. He was heading back in the locker room, and on the flip side, and I mentioned it, what team is going to show up tonight. The first 4 games, they go out, and they're hitting shots. They're playing good defensively. They go out to the last 2 games, and the shooting's a little bit off. They stepped up a level a little bit in talent against, you said, perceivably the best team in the region in Wayne County. One of, exactly. And they got out-hustled, he said, outplayed, and outshot.
That's a recipe for having a long night. Once again, Whitus Cabinets keys to the game are brought to you by Whitus Cabinets. They provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it's their mission to provide reliable products and services. Courteous professional team at Whitus Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit Whitus Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you, and we thank them. They've hung around with us for a long time, and we're just getting, as we said, the basketball season kicked off. Friday night, we'll get a doubleheader. We'll pick it up, the intensity of games after the first of the year. But this is our teaser. This is our opener tonight. Al Gover doesn't make excuses. He said to me, Mike, we're not a bad basketball team. We just need a couple, 3 more bodies. And he said it would help if one of them was a big guy.
Yeah, I mean, any time that like you said, he's going to go 6, 7 deep in the worst case scenario, and it's not that he just has a bunch of JV players or a bunch of bench players sitting over there. That's what he's got to work with.
I mean, he pecked me on the shoulder when I was down there. JV game's going on, and the young man who's out here in front of us, the 3rd one in the layup line over here, he said, he's my first man off the bench in varsity.
Right.
He's an 8th grader, and I've got him out here in the JV game. He said, I'm asking so much of some of these kids. And he said, but it's the hand we've been dealt. He said, I hope the halls fill up with kids that want to be a part of this. And he said, we're going to make the most out of it and play hard.
Yeah, 1 senior on the roster in Ethan Warren. And then, from there, you said you go to some younger kids. Brayley Adderley is a junior. Watching them in warm-ups, I mean, he and Warren are both very athletic. Warren's wearing a big brace on his knee tonight, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. And then Southwestern on the other side, they've got a sophomore, 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, 3 sophomores, and 2 seniors in their starting lineup.
And they got 4 guys in double figures and one at about 7.8. So they share the basketball. That's something I like to look at to see if you come out and they got a guy getting 30, maybe you can cut that in half and they'll struggle to score. They're going to score. They're going to play up-tempo. It's just Coach Dunbar's way of playing this game. And I think, if Somerset Christian gets in any kind of foul trouble, they're in trouble.
Right.
If they can keep the players on the floor that they need for the minutes they need, Southwestern will have to play a pretty good basketball game tonight.
Both teams have finished their warm-ups and are getting last-minute instructions from the head coaches. And in just a few minutes, we're going to have, I would assume, the playing of the national anthem.
We're about to find out.
And the announcing of the starting lineups. So stay with us, and we will bring those to you. Late addition coming from I think they went and recruited somebody from the lobby.
JV.
Yeah, okay.
He played in the JV game. Our officials, Mr. Turner, Mr. Gray, and I'm sorry, the 3rd man will be known as the odd man out. 2 guys that I've known for 25 years and a guy I don't recognize. So we're not going to say anything about that. We are they going to go live? Yes, they are. So stand with us wherever you are as we are going to present our national anthem. They do it right here. They sing it live.
Women's varsity basketball matchup is between the Warriors of Southwestern and your Somerset Christian Cougars. At this time, would you please stand for tonight's
Amen. I believe they're live.
Kemper family at Kemper Home Furnishings in London and Somerset has been in business for 60 years and counting, selling nothing but the top-selling, best-built furniture brands in America at the absolute lowest prices. We focus on treating you like family with a sales staff that knows their stuff and a super fast and professional Kemper delivery team. Kemper has the biggest inventory in the region, so you get what you want when you want it. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
You know, my role leader here in Somerset is to ensure that customers have a great experience. You know, having somebody that you feel comfortable with to talk about, you know, your finances, your next move, your goals in life. We try to be that person. We try to be there to help and guide you the best way that we know how. You know, in my opinion, that's what separates us from other lending institutions. You know, we are a small bank. We care about, you know, the community that we serve and all the businesses that are involved.
Looking for cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash. Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars.
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now, it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
And welcome back. A presentation going on to a former Cougar,
Noah Brummett.
and I'd say Al Gover, who's about, 6-8 inches shorter than Mr. Brummett.
Yeah.
Would like to have him out there tonight.
Yeah, pretty good player.
Real nice player.
Yeah.
And
A little pregame award there for recognition for Noah.
you love to see that. He is so unassuming. It's like, just let me get out of here.
Southwestern comes in tonight with a 4-2 record, as we've mentioned, and Coach Dunbar will send out a starting lineup that consists of this. Number 1, Zachary Hutchinson, a 6'4", 185-pound sophomore. Number 4, Colin Hibbard, 5'8", 155-pound senior. Number 12, Connor Hudson, 6 foot, 163-pound senior. Number 15, Adam Markham, 6'2" and a half, 180-pound sophomore. And number 24, Jarrett Simpson, 6'6" and a half, 193 sophomore.
Coach Dunbar's staff, while you're not doing anything, introduce all of them. He's got, 7 suits over there with him?
Yeah, he definitely outnumbers the assistants for the Cougars. Coach Gover will send out a starting lineup as follows. Number 2, Elijah Brummett, 5'9", 145-pound junior at 1 guard. Brayley Adderley, a 6'4", 170-pound junior at forward. Jack Baker, number 12, a 6'2" and a half, 138-pound sophomore guard. Ethan Warren, a 6'2", 175-pound senior guard, number 14. And number 23, Isaiah Hensley, a 5'11", 150-pound sophomore guard, will be the starting 5 for the Cougars.
Sit back, relax. We're going to bring you the game. Jeremiah is with us tonight on the camera. Kevin producing. Chris is going to do the play-by-play, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy this one with you.
We will try to bring it to you.
We will bring it to you. Good to see the officials doing a little stretching exercises because those guys are almost as old as I am. Not
Tony
quite.
was practicing his ball tossing as he come across the court.
Oh, I go back a long time. I was at a game at Pulaski a few years ago where a couple of gentlemen had a little bit too much festivities, and he walked over and said something. Let's play.
Adderley and Hutchin will jump center, and Hutchinson will tip it back to Connor Hudson. He will open up at point guard. Cougars open up in a man-to-man, and a three-pointer from the top of the key is put up by Hutchinson and miss. Cougars down the floor in a hurry, going through a man turnaround shot there taken by Jack Baker off the back iron. No good. Both teams are 0 for 1 to start the game. There's a drive down the baseline. Nice rebound in there by the Warriors, and back to Jared Simpson for the basket. Warriors lead this one 2-0. Ball's kicked around, and we will get the stoppage in play for a kicked ball. Go back to the Cougars underneath.
Pretty good crowd tonight at the Den.
Warriors in a man-to-man. Now we have something. Looks cheerleader pom-poms,
I was hoping it was money. You put it in your pocket if it's money. You pick it up. But I think it was pom-pommers. Coach Dunbar wanting to get his defense set.
Inbound play comes to Adderley, and it's knocked out of bounds. So Cougars will line it up this time. A sideline out of bounds.
A little easier way to get it in.
Hensley goes to the top of the key. Shot taken by Warren that barely drew iron. Now the Warriors in a hurry down the right side. Forced inside to Simpson. Kicks it back up top to Hudson. Hibbert dribbles around. Now they're just playing hot potato up at the top of the key.
No handle on that one for a minute.
Hibbert on the right wing. Looks inside.
Wow.
Now a long three-pointer put up by Hudson that comes out of there. Adderley with the rebound. Cougars still trailing this one 2-0. Running around the outside. Baker's doing a whole lot of running from baseline to baseline. Thrown inside to Adderley, and he gets blocked by Simpson. Nice ball fake. Dumps it inside, though. Good defense in there by Zachary Hutchinson. Forces a turnover. Warren will take it all the way to the basket and get fouled.
First foul of the game.
First foul of the game, and it will go against Zachary Hutchinson.
I probably misspoke. First foul that's been called. Let's leave it at that. Hutchinson's guilty.
His first.
So we've played over 2 and only 2 points on the board.
Warren, first free throw attempt is up and good. He breaks the seal in a 2-1 ball game.
The bagel is done. That's the 0.
That is. Second shot is up and good.
Somerset Christian shoots almost 80 at the free throw line on the season, so that's a good way to stay in games.
We're tied at 2, and now on the other end of the floor, ball's forced into Jared Simpson. He goes up, and looks like the foul will be called on Isaiah Hensley. His first.
That one will not fall.
Yeah, Simpson, first free throw attempt is not good. Second one is true, and the Warriors lead 3-2. Southwestern showing a little bit of pressure. Cougars handle it pretty well. Adderley looking to make a move, a little step over. Hits off high off the backboard and comes down, and now we're going to have a loose ball. Tied up jump ball, and that should go to the Cougars. And it will.
Brummett's not that tall, but showed some pretty good hops right there.
Yep, he forced Adderley to get the ball way higher up than he wanted to. Cougars trying to get it inbounds. They finally do on the wing. Forced into Adderley. He's off the back iron, no good. Rebound brought down by by Hudson. Hutchinson takes it all the way and no good. And now they're back in a hurry and they're going to get a double dribble on Warren for another turnover.
A little sloppy right now. Shooting is less than desirable.
You can say that. So the Warriors, Hibbert dribbles down to the right wing, picks up his dribble, and nobody is on him, and he's going to fire up a three-pointer. That's nothing but the bottom of the net. Colin Hibbert.
Hand down, man down.
So now the Warriors lead this one 6-2. Again, showing some pressure. The Cougars break pretty easily. Three-point attempt by Hensley is off the iron. Rebound comes down to Hudson. And they're going to get a charge here on the Warriors' Colin Hibbert.
Hibbert will pick up his first. Team's second. Southwestern with a 1-2-2 full court press.
You got a shoestring, an untied shoe.
Got to fix them shoes.
Ball thrown into the corner to Warren. Hensley trying to dribble through the press, gets it back to Warren. Warren looking to drive, a little crossover, and he is blocked by Jared Simpson there in the lane. Baker on the return. Hudson fires from the top of the key, and it's no good. So as you mentioned, a very little sloppily played game, and neither team very strong offensively to start this one.
Somebody's going to find the range.
Hensley fires up a three from the corner that is no good. Rebound comes down. Simpson from just inside the three-point line fires it up, and it is no good as well. Now Warren will crossover dribble to the right side. He fires off the backside. It's no good. Now the Warriors in a hurry. Hutchinson takes it all the way to the basket, and he will be fouled on the attempt, and he'll go to the line. That's the second foul on Isaiah Hensley.
It is.
Hutchinson's first free throw trickles over the front of the rim.
Largest lead of the game. I have it at 7-2. The scoreboard has it at 6-2.
I have it at 7-2, and now 8-2.
I'm going with the 8.
And we had sub into the game for Isaiah Hensley. Is number 4 in for.
That's Gavin Wilson.
Gavin Wilson. Now we've got some fireworks here.
Pretty sure Markham will get credit for that one.
Nice inside. Adderley goes up, and he's going to get the and one.
Nice pass. Wow.
Who hit the three down here for the Warriors? Was that number 15?
That's who I gave it
Adam
to.
Markham, yep.
Foul will go against Simpson, his first. Free throw's good by Adderley.
And I'm missing 2 for the Cougars.
I'll get you in just a second.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Worked last time, not this time.
3 from the corner off. Adderley comes down with the rebound. Now fired up by Baker. Three-pointer is good.
And we're tied at 10. 7-2, 10. That's a run.
That is. Ball forced inside. Nice job there by Simpson to work his way to the rim. He lays it in. Cougars down the left side. Another three-pointer fired up that hits the corner of the backboard. Warren fighting for the rebound. We've got an injured player over there on the sideline for the Cougars. Adderley is able to get it up and in with all this going on, and we will have a stoppage in play.
Yep, you mentioned earlier that Baker had a wrap on the leg. He went down hard after the shot, and he will definitely have to come out. We're going to have a timeout. That'll give us a chance to thank Lake Cumberland Sports or the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. We're tied at 12 in the first quarter. Dr. Jesse Pace, Dr. Patrick Jenkins with Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get patients back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We're proud to support local athletics by serving as team physician for Lindsey Wilson, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland area. Be sure to check our Facebook page each week for our Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Student Athlete of the Week. And again, our photography sponsor goes out to our good friends at Don Franklin. And they are with us as always. And our guest sponsor tonight is Warren Properties, residential and commercial construction. I want to thank them. I think we talked to them people right before the game, didn't we?
I believe we did.
I'm pretty sure we did. Matter of fact, I think I've known them for a while. Our guest sponsor, thank you guys, Warren Properties, residential and commercial construction. If you'd like to be a part of our coverage of high school basketball, boys, girls, 4 boys teams, 3 lady teams, all you got to do is go to our website or pick up the phone or email or whatever, and Kevin and Kelly and others. By the way, Kelly get well, Paula get well. That's our shout-outs for tonight.
And we are back to action here. Southwestern comes out facing a little bit of a matchup zone, it looks like. Fired up by Markham in the corner. It's long. Adderley comes down with the rebound. And Warren in a hurry to get it up the floor. And now they'll slow it down, pull it out.
Glad to see Baker out there.
Shot up and missed by Adderley. Rebound pulled down by Hudson. He fires up a shot that barely makes it to the rim. Rebounded there by Hutchinson, and then Adderley pulls it down long over the top of the rim. Cougars in a hurry, run a little motion. Nice pass. And Adderley goes up to dunk it, hits it off the back iron. And now the Warriors have a 3-on-2 break. A little bit of showboat, steps on the out-of-bounds play.
Did you see, Tony? That went through the wicket.
I did.
That went through the wicket.
In here for the Warriors as Hunter Ham will check in.
He probably pulled both hamstrings.
Hutchinson will check out.
So Ham is in the game for the first time.
Yep, in for Adderley. Now we're going to
Gonna wave it off.
Charge on Warren.
Gonna wave it off.
Warren took it in aggressively, but he's going to be called for the charge.
Except for the charge, that was a pretty move.
It really was. Second charge that we have had called tonight.
Yeah, relatively few turnovers, just not real good shooting percentage yet.
Hibbard forces it inside, and even
my.
nicer. Simpson goes up, and he is rejected.
Adderley said no.
Yeah, and then we're going to get a foul on Connor Hudson reaching in.
Wow.
That was a pretty good block. Adderley came out of nowhere.
He high-pointed the ball, as they say. Good
He did.
night.
Simpson thought he had a wide-open layup.
I thought he did.
Now the Warriors, in a hurry, get it across the line. Gavin Simpson thought about taking a shot, but he was down there with the trees, and so he backs it out. Brummett drives it in, kicks out to Warren in the right corner, misses a 3, and they're going to give the ball to the Warriors.
Probably got a break right there.
Simpson and Warren.
Coach Dunbar will turn and walk up the floor. He's not going to argue with that call.
No. Still tied at 12 apiece.
With about 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Southwestern will hold for the last shot. They're down to the point where they got to start running it. They find a screen down in the right corner. Ball's up by Markham, no good. Rebound in there by Simpson, and he is able to put it up and in.
That's a good way to end the quarter.
And that's where we're going to end the first quarter. Here is Southwestern on top by 2, 14-12. We're going to step out for just a second. We'll be back to bring you second quarter action.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, Gannett, here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Welcome back to Somerset Christian High School. Second quarter just underway. Connor Hudson is running the point now for the Warriors. Hunter Ham is in there. Adam Markham. Ball down to Simpson, and he gets blocked from Adderley again on the backside. We have a new player in there for the Warriors that I don't have in the game at the particular time.
What number?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right.
I see. We've got
evidently that's not a foul.
no. Zachary Hutchinson is back in the game.
Up, rejected.
Zachary Hutchinson has checked back in the game for Colin Hibbard.
All right. Adderley and Simpson are having fun.
They really are.
They are. I mean, you can see them going back down the floor.
I've got both of them with 3 blocks so far in the game.
And I've got one of them with 6 rebounds and the other one with 6 rebounds.
And Hutchinson takes it all the way in, and they're going to get him for a charge. That should be his second
by my count.
Yep. That's the third offensive charge that we've had called in the game.
Hibbard back.
And he will check out, and Hibbard will check back in.
Hutchinson takes about 16 a game to the bench with him. He's one of the lead dogs in their offense.
So quickly into front court. Brummett, he kicks it off to the left side to Wilson. His little give and go. Brummett going all the way across the lane and will lay it up and in. And we're tied at 14 apiece. Tough pass right there. Hudson looks to drive the baseline, cut off, but he'll pull up, and nice little 12-foot jumper there by Hudson on the baseline.
He's in the book.
Reclaims the lead, 16-14. Now Warren at the point. Given to Adderley on the baseline. He backs out and rises up right at the elbow and will put it in.
I've got him with 7 points and 6 rebounds. That's a pretty good run right now.
It is. Ball into front court by the Warriors. Hudson, they're just playing on the inside. Now it's thrown into Simpson. He's looking to force his way in. Hard off the iron. And Adderley is up for the rebound. He may have a double-double in the first half, Mike.
He's working on it.
Quick shot by Baker across the half-court line, top of the key. Fires off the back rim. Down on the other end, almost in the same spot, Connor Hudson pulls up on the baseline and puts it in for, I've got him for 4.
That's what I got.
Yep, almost back-to-back trips. Warren looks to go one-on-one. Passes it outside. A lot of hands checking there at the key, but they let him play through. Now Warren standing almost at midcourt, calling for a screen. He gets it and then raises up off the back of the iron. Nice rebound there by Markham. Tries to throw it up the left sideline, and Warren will knock it out of bounds, but the Warriors will retain possession. 18-16, 5:04 here remaining in the second quarter.
I had Southwestern got out to a 5-point lead. That's as big as anybody's held in this thing, and now it's 2, and we've got a close one.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2 zone, kind of morphs into a 2-3.
Yeah, the point drop or whatever you want to call it, the point guard.
And the ball thrown in right in that dead spot at the top of the key, and the basket is up and in by Hunter Ham, his first 2 of the game. Southwestern turning up the defensive intensity just a little bit, but Brummett goes in, a little spin circle in the lane. Baker gives it to Warren at the top. He's looking to work, and now we are going to get the hand check call on Hibbard. That will be his second.
I have team 6, and Southwestern's going to get Stevenson into the game.
Wyatt Stevenson will check in for Hibbard.
So Somerset Christian will shoot bonus after this one. Common foul this one.
I'm glad I've only got him with 5, but you're probably right.
I may not be right.
Brummett goes all the way in off the back iron, and there's another rebound pulled down by Adderley and put back up and in.
All right, that's 8 points and 8 boards for Adderley.
Now here's a 3 from the top of the key, just off center by Baker, and rebound fought for by Stevenson. He puts it up off the back of the iron, and Adderley goes up, and he's going to get a foul on Jared Simpson over the back.
Missed. That's 2 on Simpson. And that's 6 by their book because it should be a shooting foul.
Yeah,
and
I've got him at 6.
And I got him at 7. And you know what that means? You're probably right.
We have sub in for the Warriors. That is Caden Campbell into the game for the aforementioned Jared Simpson. Turnover by the Cougars. And
Ham's got another one.
Ham takes it down, puts up a nice little jumper right at the free throw line. 22-18. Good blow by there, and they're going to get a push. Brummett just took it down the right side of the lane, and he gets pushed off the mark. And going to get a foul called on Hunter Ham.
Now, wait a minute.
Have
we gone this year under the foul rule that you so many per quarter? I've got to find out.
Yeah, because I've got him with 7 fouls. We should be in the bonus. Warren backs him down, turns around off the front of the rim. Adderley fighting for it, gets it back to Warren. Warren gives a little push off to Baker. Misses the 3-pointer. Warriors come down with the rebound. 3 up and in by Markham from the right corner, and we are going to get another timeout as the Warriors have extended their lead out to 7, 25-18, 2:57 remaining here in halftime.
So the Randall Lee Turpin CPA scoreboard, the largest lead by either team, 7, as my partner just gave you. I want to give a big thank you to the Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships being the official photography sponsor of Lake Cumberland Sports Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook. Don Franklin, Somerset Family of Dealerships, well, they treat you like family.
And
thank Trust Healthcare. Go ahead. No, you're good.
I was just going to say, yeah, they have reset the foul. So right now you have Southwestern with 4 fouls.
My apologies, because that rule has been adopted in high school without my approval. Nobody asked me.
Right.
So the 5th one will be shooting in each quarter.
Well, that changes things. Okay. Well, Somerset Christian will come out of the timeout.
I'm
Brummett
going to admit I was wrong. Paul Wright, I hope you're listening.
throws it over to Warren. Wilson circles back to the top of the key. Tough pass, but Brummett is able to track it down. Gets a wide open look in the middle of the lane, but misses. Warriors in a hurry up the right side. Markham will bounce it on the sideline, and an unforced turnover as Nick Hibbard is in the building.
The official photographer of Lake Cumberland Sports.
Brummett looking to get a screen. He will fire.
Wow.
And that was Baker. That was not Brummett. He had a wide open three and off the front of the rim. Warriors down in a hurry. And again, from the same spot over there, Hudson has found his go-to spot.
Got a foul. Going to be an and one.
And it will be.
Baker will pick up his first.
They called on Baker.
I think so.
Yep, 12.
This lead has gotten away.
Free throw no good by Hudson, but rebound is pulled down there by Campbell. He gives it back to Hudson, and he hits it off the back of the iron. Now Baker goes up, and he is going to draw the foul.
All right, he's going to shoot two, so it really is irrelevant at this point. That foul is going to go against Markham, his first. Unofficially.
Unofficially.
Everybody remember I said that.
Baker's first free throw is up and good.
Baker's got 4 points. He's the leading scorer on this team at 16 a game. That one will crawl in.
Rolls off the front of the rim into the back and then drops down. So Cougars have cut it down to 7. They are in a 2-3 zone here as the Warriors try to get their offense set to run their zone offense. Now it's thrown into the middle where they try to find that weak spot.
Wedge.
It's going to get stuck by Hunter Ham. And it will be possession, and it should be Somerset Christian's ball. And we're looking for somebody other than Tony Gray to go up there and get that thing out of there. And now
this is a contest.
Yeah.
Yay!
So they had the shortest player on the court try to go up and get that out of there.
And Jack Baker allows us to continue play.
That's right.
He went and got the ball.
We have
Tony
the ball.
Gray apologizing to the guy. That's DeRoy Baker, I think. Not sure who he's talking to.
So Elijah Brumpet will walk it slowly up the court. Hands it off to Baker. Now Warren. A tough shot right there by Jack Baker off the side of the rim. Rebound brought down by Campbell. And we're going to have a defensive foul here on the backside. Markham's three-point attempt was no good. And we are going to get the foul on Hunter Ham. That should be his second, and we should be shooting free throws here, Mike.
I hope so. If not, I've completely, I'm already in a mess, but yes, this should be 1-1.
And they're trying to figure out now who's going to go to the line, and it will be Jack Baker. Well, now they're going to.
Oh, maybe not.
Well, yeah, there's some discussion if it should be Adderley or Baker.
It's going to be Adderley.
And they're going to put Adderley to the line.
I didn't see it, so I'm a conscientious objector. We got a ball on the floor down here. Adderley misses a free throw.
Are we not? So is that not a bonus?
I'm out. I got to read the book. Everything's 2 shots. He's correct.
Okay. All right. So Southwestern has Cameron Shipp checks into the game for Hunter Ham.
Lead is 6.
And first free throw was up and no good.
Made 1 of 2, right?
Made. And we have a 27-21 ball game here, under a minute in the first half.
Shipp will, against this zone, dribble it down till they get ready somewhere in the 8-10 second mark, and Coach Gover calls his troops out, says no.
Well, Wilson puts a little pressure on Shipp, and we're going to get a 5-second call if he doesn't get rid of it, but he does. Well, Ship will pull it back.
Wilson's an 8th grader, by the way.
Yeah, putting some pressure on Cameron Ship. Hudson dribbles it between the circles, now backs up to midcourt. Both coaches screaming out directions to their team of how they're going to defend this last second shot and how they're going to execute. Now,
a lot of coaching going on. It's down to 6.
Hudson looks for a screen, gets it from the right elbow, fires it up, and no good. Rebound brought down there by Gavin Wilson, and that's how the first half will end. 27-21, Southwestern Warriors on top. We're going to take about a 10-minute break, but before that, we're going to step out, pay some bills, and we'll be back to give you some stats and second half action.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
The Kemper family at Kemper Home Furnishings in London and Somerset has been in business for 60 years and counting, selling nothing but the top-selling, best-built furniture brands in America at the absolute lowest prices. We focus on treating you like family with a sales staff that knows their stuff and a super fast and professional Kemper delivery team. Kemper has the biggest inventory in the region, so you get what you want when you want it. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back, partner. I am getting some numbers together, and you likewise. We'll get those to the folks in a minute. I want to remind you here at halftime on Toyota of Somerset's coverage of high school basketball, Ford Brothers Auctioneers, our presenting sponsor, in the Buffalo Wings and Rings Game of the Week. We are at halftime, 27-21. Southwestern leads on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Largest lead I had for Southwestern in the opening half. How you doing, Chris? Opening half was 8. Somerset Christian has not tied or has not been ahead in this game. And I don't know, are you going to do the stat recap or am I? I am, okay.
Unless you want me to.
No, I want you to go to work and sell something then, and I'll do it.
Yeah. Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 24 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health. We've listened to you, Pulaski County, and are excited to announce the Rex Restaurant coming to Nancy, Kentucky in January, serving the finest in country cooking, big burgers, and a complete ice cream and dessert shop. The Rex will be located beside Dollar General in Nancy. Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin, CPA, has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. And on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard, Southwestern leads this one at the half over the Somerset Christian Cougars 27-21. And you've been frankly over there scribbling and adding, and
yes,
I think you're ready to give us some stats.
If the math doesn't add up, it's because I only took 12 years of math getting into college and 5 more. Southwestern, 9 of 19 in the opening half. That's 47.3 from 2-point range. 2 of 9 from behind the arc, 22.2%. 11 of 28 from the floor, 39.2. 3 of 4 at the free throw line for 75%. 19 rebounds. And that's something I've got to make sure I get. So they're going to win the rebound battle 19-15. For Somerset Christian, 7 of 21 from 2-point range. That's 33%. 1 out of 10 from behind the arc, 10%. 8 of 31 from the floor, 25.8 from the floor. 6 out of 8 at the line for 75. And like I said, they lose the rebound battle 19-15, but neither team shot it very well, and Somerset Christian has got to be feeling pretty good about being in this at a 6-point game. When Baker struggled, he got a 3 out of 8 shots that he put up, and Warren had a tough half. He was 0 of 8 from the floor. So if you look at their 2 leading scorers, and they got 1 made basket out of it. For Southwestern, a like story almost. Hutchison did not score a field goal in the opening half, and he's their leading scorer. He has 2 points at halftime. Hudson has 6. Jarrett Simpson, I have him with 7 in the opening half. 6 to Markham on 2 threes. 4 to Hunter Ham, and 2 to Colin Hibbard. That was a 3 originally by me, but they changed that. And for Southwestern, Baker, we gave you 5 points on the only made 3 that Somerset Christian had. 2 points to Warren at the free throw line. 8 points to Brayley Adderley in the opening half. 4 points to Elijah Brummett. Rebounding for Somerset Christian, Adderley's got 8 points and 9 rebounds. And unofficially, I have him with 3 block shots. That's totally unofficial. For Southwestern, leading rebounder, Simpson, not only the leading scorer. Simpson has 6 rebounds. I've got Hudson credited with 4. So rebounding, pretty close. Free throw shooting, pretty close. 3-point shooting, neither team shot it very well from behind the arc. And Somerset Christian, 25.8 from the field. They will shoot it better than that on most nights. And the ball just didn't go on the bottom of the basket for either team very often. No foul trouble to speak of. Southwestern, Hudson has a couple. Simpson has a couple. Hibbard has a couple. Hensley has 2 for Somerset Christian, the only Somerset Christian player in any foul trouble that I have. Partner, I have worn it out. It's your turn.
Well, I'm still trying to. I think I finally have got my mistake figured out. So,
bringing me was one of them.
Well, no, trying to do this technological thing on here. That 3-pointer that they initially
messes stuff up, doesn't it?
Really initially granted to Colin Hibbard and changed it to 2. So I was running about a point ahead the entire first half. But we've got it all corrected. You've kept me straight, and we've got the score. We match up 27-21.
Do you know the scorekeeper here? I saw you sitting over there earlier. Do you know those? They have a scoreboard here, like we most everywhere we go, that has the ability for them to put up the player who commits the foul,
yes,
the number of the fouls, and they use it. And that's the tip of the hat if you all wonder what I'm doing. Thank you all for doing that. It makes life so much easier, and especially now that some of the uniforms are wearing those numbers, not just 1 through 5s anymore. If I'm Al Gover, I'll be honest with you. I'm down 6, and I can't feel bad about it the way they shot the basketball. And a lot of them were good looks. It's not like the defense took it all away from them. And if I'm, Southwestern, I take a look and say, boys, we got this out to 9, and we had a chance to, extend to double digits. And it's 6 now. It will be Southwestern's ball to start the second half.
The big thing that I can take away from the first half is the athletic ability by Brayley Adderley. And early on in the game, he was giving Southwestern fits.
Well, he's got 9 and 8.
Right.
That's a pretty good half of work.
And he was blocking shots, and he was causing problems, and he actually got Simpson onto the bench. So we are just about ready for second half action. You got something else to read? Or are we going to?
Yeah, you know me, I've misplaced something.
What are you looking for? I'll help you find it.
I want to thank the folks from. Yeah, I know it's Warren Properties, but I've lost it, man.
Right there. How about that?
Here, thank you all. Gosh, I feel better. Our guest sponsor tonight, Warren Properties, residential and commercial construction. Thank you. There he sits. I appreciate you guys. And if you want to sponsor with us, here's your chance. High school basketball is open for you. Southwestern will start, let's see, the original 5. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Hutchinson and Hudson, Markham. I believe Cameron Shipp is out of the game. And for the Cougars, we'll get you their starting lineup here in a second. Southwestern opens against this 2-3 zone again. Fired up from way out that does not draw anything. Who took that shot? I didn't even see.
24.
Simpson?
I think so. He was the only one.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get it
I
squared
was
away
trying
here
to
for you.
get another number. Adderley.
And we are. Adderley goes back to action here and fires it up. Rolls off the rim. Rebound by Hutchinson. He will bring it up the floor in a hurry. Hudson fires up a 2-pointer just beyond the free throw line, up and good. Hudson now with 8 in the game.
Yep.
Right down the lane and a lot of contact but no call as Baker went right at the defense. And quickly, Zachary Hutchinson right down the floor, and we're going to get a quick timeout by Coach Gover as they have extended their lead out to 31-21 and now lead by 10 quickly in this second half.
Two not good defensive series down on this end, and then a shot in traffic down on this end, and that led to that 6-point lead that you had worked so hard to cut into the lead. And now it's 10, and Coach Gover wasting no time making sure that it stops here. Been a cleanly played game, and that's good. Yeah. Not a lot of whistles. I've got to get readjusted to the contact that goes on in high school basketball now. It used to not be quite as physical, especially the hands-on stuff. Cougars need to turn points.
Hibbert was the one that I was missing there. He's in for Campbell.
He's out there. Southwestern has turned up this man defense right now.
And they really are. And get the ball back, and it is going to be an over in the back, even with the
To be honest with you, Somerset Christian's fortunate they called that over and back. The layup was coming off the steal. Coach Dunbar did bring the pressure out of that timeout.
And so the Warriors looking to extend their lead in a tough pass that is picked off there by the Cougars. Isaiah Hensley will take it all the way in and get the basket, and he will draw the foul on Baker. And we'll go for to the line for an and one.
So that's 3 on Hudson, if I'm not mistaken.
They call it on Hudson or Baker?
Well, according to the board, they called it on 12.
Well, I've got to be looking at the right team. 12 for Somerset Christian is Baker.
Yep.
Free
Missed
throw
free throw.
is up and no good by Hensley. So Hibbard will run the offense. Pulls it back out, setting things up again. Now they'll force it inside. A nice little high-low action there by the Warriors. But
everything but the finish.
Right. And so now Cougars back on the offensive side of things, and Southwestern has picked up the defensive intensity. Warren float off the left side, up and no good, and we will have a jump ball right under the basket, and Somerset Christian will regain possession.
Brummett and Simpson on the deck. Simpson comes up shaking the right hand. It may have taken a blow.
Inbound underneath pass, and had a great play but could not finish it.
Wow.
In a hurry down to the other end. They're going to get a foul, and the ball rolls out, and that foul will be on Warren, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they'll get him for the block.
Oh, you missed the layup on this end and transition it into a layup attempt on the other end.
So the first free throw up and good by Hutchinson.
He's 3 of 3 at the line. Got a pretty nice looking stroke.
Second shot taking his time. It is up and will roll out. Now on the other end, that's a ticky-tack, little reach around foul, I believe, that they're going to get Hibbard for.
Took a layup away, too. Hibbard's third.
Hibbard's third, and he will check out of the game. And we are going to get number 3. That's Wyatt Stevenson in for Hibbard.
So Hibbard, the first player on either team with any significant foul trouble.
Tough time getting the ball in. Adderley is pressured, and they're going to get a foul on the defense on Zachary Hutchinson. And he will come out of the game.
He doesn't look pleased, but he will pick up the foul.
Hunter Ham will check in for him.
Ham had a nice opening half, had 4 points.
Tough
Warren short
action.
again.
Yeah, Warren misses that one, and the Warriors in a hurry and just checked into the game. Nice pass down to Wyatt Stevenson, and he puts it up and in for the Warriors.
Another transition of miss an easy shot on this end.
Deep three-pointer by Baker that is no good. And the Warriors are threatening to put some distance between the two. Nice take right there by Connor Hudson, and that will extend the lead.
He's in double figures with 10.
We're going to get him for steps called as Elijah Brummett got down there on the block and got double teamed. He tried to step through and picked up his pivot foot. So 36-23. 4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Ball thrown in there nicely.
Sweet.
To Jared Simpson. He backs in, little spin move, and puts it up and in.
So Somerset Christian in danger. Oh, they're going to get the call.
Yeah, nice little finger roll there as Brummett took it into the lane, drew the contact.
Simpson's third, if I'm not mistaken. We shall see. Well, no. They put Hunter Ham on the board.
They got Hunter Ham with the foul.
Well, that's creative.
First free throw up and good by Brummett. Second one finds the bottom of the net as well. So 38-25 here. Third quarter action between the Warriors and the Cougars.
So take that foul away that I gave to Simpson.
Okay. Indian giver.
Giveth and taketh.
Connor Hudson.
Yeah. That will not make any coach at any level happy.
Yeah, trying to make a pass that really didn't need to be made. And another unforced turnover. And the Cougars looking to cut into this 13-point lead that the Warriors have built. A little high screen by Adderley. Brummett gets himself into some trouble and turns it over. And here goes the Warriors on the fast break. Nice pass there by Hudson.
Markham with the layup.
To Markham on the left block. Up and in. Now Warren tries to make something happen. He's going to get blocked. Down on the block.
Stevenson. Wow.
Deep three-pointer by Hunter Ham. They call it a 2?
No.
They did call it a 3.
He's got 7, and we're going to get another timeout. That is a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. Keeping stats and the correct scores report to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting's not your thing, let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard located on Parker's Mill Road. Also, Ron Shaw, the timeout, sponsored by Ron Shaw. And if I'm not mistaken, he's sitting in the fourth row straight across from us. But I think we got that right, didn't we? The name you know when your friends or family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weicker Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service, proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others, works hard for all his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are willing to sell. You can contact Ron, 606-271-0774, or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weicker Realtors Ford Brothers. And our guest sponsor tonight, Warren Properties, residential and commercial construction. We want to thank them for helping make this possible. And Kevin's not got a headset on. Hi, Kevin. Partner?
Well, he's doing a better job tonight.
He's keeping us here.
Cougars will bring it into front court.
They've got to start carving into this lead. It has gone from 6 to 18 here in this quarter.
And blocked from the backside. Steps called. Yeah, we're going to get an extra step there as Brummett tried to take it into the lane. I believe we got Isaiah Hensley has checked back into the game for the Cougars. He's in for Gavin Wilson. Now we're going to get a reach-in foul.
And Brummett gets called for the foul. I think he thought he got a clean steal, and he ends up with the harm, his first.
Well, when you go reaching in,
yes,
they're going to call it more times than not.
Yes. Al Gover is hands on hip. He's not excited about what things are going on right now.
We got a whole lot of motion going on the floor, and the ball has not been given to the.
He's noticed that too.
Yeah, and slips there at the inbound on the inbound play. Hudson, he gives it up, and Brummett takes it down and will lay it in for 2. 43-27. Mike, if they can cut this down under 10
by the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
Got to get it to a working margin. They've only had one three-pointer drop all night. They're going to have some of those show up. And Southwestern just taking a blow.
Yeah, Hudson just content. He takes a screen, and we have contact but no foul. And the ball draw iron as Warren for the Cougars brings it down. Brummett will step back and take a 3 from the top of the key. misses it. Rebound in there to Warren. He draws the contact and up and in. And the foul is going to be called. I think they're going to give the foul to Hunter Ham. And they do. He's fourth.
He finally got something to drop. He had only 2 points to this point on a couple free throws. Finally gets a field goal to drop. Chance to get an old-fashioned three-point play. And he crawled in.
Campbell checked in for Hunter Ham.
Well, there's a bite out of that lead. It's down to 13.
And the free throw did go for Warren, didn't it?
Took a trip, but it went.
43-30. A lot of contact in there again, and
Brummett
is not happy about it.
He may have fouled him.
Yeah, he may have.
The whistle came late.
Hudson was knocked across the baseline.
Look, I think Al has a similar view of what I thought I saw.
And so Hudson will go to the line for two. First one is up and good.
His first free throw of the game. I've got him with 11 points and 4 boards. Check the sockage on some of these guys is amazing.
Second one hits the front of the rim, but will trickle in. So 15-point lead again as we get to 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Driven into the middle and kicked out into the right corner as Warren looks to get something started. Nice, sweet pass by Brummett to Adderley, and Adderley will go up and slam it home.
Send it in.
Fast. I think that's his first points
of this half.
Well, even the way I've got it is midway through the second quarter. He's been stuck on 10 for a long time.
Yep. What a pass.
45. Yes, it was a very nice look there by Brummett. Now we're going to get a illegal screen.
Yep. Wasn't stable.
Yep, you got to stay set. And they're going to get Markham. No, they're going to say Caden Campbell picked up the foul.
That's the team's fifth, but it's not a shoot. It's a player control foul. So they'll shoot after this. But they'll wipe them off at the end of the quarter.
If we don't get a foul here in the next 14 seconds.
Because Kevin's already educated. I'll get that right most of the rest of the year.
Adderley sets the screen to the top of the key, drives in, finds Warren on the baseline, and Warren will work his way underneath and scoring a wild three-point shot taken there as the horn sounds. So 45-34. We'll come back and bring you fourth quarter action after these commercials.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back. We get ready for fourth quarter action. It will be Southwestern basketball to start this quarter. They have got an 11-point lead on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. It got out to 21, I think. My numbers say that. And next 2 or 3 minutes are going to be crucial for Somerset Christian. Whoops.
So Hibbard checks back into the ball game at point guard for the Warriors. Somerset Christian back to a man-to-man And that's a charge, yeah.
They're
We're not going to get him for a
They're going
walk.
to bail him out and call a walk. But
Jared Simpson got the ball at the free throw line and tried to bully his way to the front of the rim, lowered his shoulder, but they get called with a walk before the foul.
And he's got another one.
And now you're going to get Hutchinson out there guarding Brummett. And that will be his fourth. And we're going to see a quick substitution as Wyatt Stevenson will check in.
Well, Hibbert went to the bench with 3. They missed him at the point. He's kind of the glue in this offense. They will really miss Hutchinson.
Warren gets the ball from Hensley, and he calls a play. Throws over to Elijah Brummett and looks to set a screen. Brummett drives off the right side, kicks out to Hensley, and they are going to give him a three-pointer from the corner. So the Cougars have cut it to 8, 37-45.
Don't go away.
7 minutes and ticking. Connor Hudson backs his way in. Oh, and that is, they're going to get a foul too. So Hudson throws it off the backboard, misses it.
Adderley got a hand on
Jared
it.
Simpson got the rebound, went to put it up, and Adderley blocked it off the backboard. And in the melee, Simpson picks up his third foul too, Mike.
Suddenly,
there's a reach in,
and there's another one.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what they're trying to prove, but
and you see Coach Dunbar hands up in the air. Is like, well, why are you calling the foul? They're going to get Stevenson with his first.
Well, again, you're fouling somebody 40 feet from the basket who's not even thinking about being in scoring position. And, you know, those things come back to haunt you. You've already committed 3 fouls here in the final quarter.
Right.
And Somerset, turnover.
Yeah, Warren took his eyes off it. Finds Markham. Pump fake. Defender flies by. Three-pointer up and good.
His third triple.
Adam Markham. Now Brummett drives in. Hibbert gets his hand on the ball and goes out of bounds, but Southwestern was asking.
Yeah, that might not have been. I'll let it ride.
Hensley looks to trigger in the inbounds play, and he'll give it to Baker in the corner. Dribbles out to the wing and gives it back to Brummett at the top of the key to set the offense up. Warren looking to set a screen. Brummett waves it off, drives left.
And we got a hold.
And
it may be on Hibbert.
Yep. So Tony Gray, I think they got.
No, I think they got Hibbert.
It looked like a 5, but it was 4. That was Hibbert. That's his 4th, so he will check out.
And I saw the grab. He's got the palms up, but I think the eye would say he was guilty.
Simpson's back in. Hensley drives to the middle of the lane, circles around. He's pushed with no foul call, and there is a man's rebound right there by Brayley Adderley. He went up and over everybody and put it back in. 39-48. 6 minutes to go here in the game. Southwestern, nice little cut and move ball kicked out into the corner by Simpson. His three-pointer is up and no good. Warren down with the rebound, and he's in a hurry. Little crossover, and nobody steps in front of the ball, Mike, and Warren takes it all the way to the rim, up and in, and here with 5:53 remaining in the fourth quarter, we got a ball game.
Let's give that a Ron Shaw timeout, and if you're Southwestern, you've seen a 21-point lead drop to 7, and the momentum right now, she is a fickle thing, she is, but momentum right now is definitely with Somerset Christian. As we want to remind you all, I started this earlier and aborted it when something came up, but we want to thank the good folks at Entrust Healthcare Counseling. Stressed, anxious, depressed, at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services. We can get services started today. Entrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through the computer. Give them a call, 606-676-0638, or visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. Kelly, get well.
As we come back to action here, the one big thing that you see up on the scoreboard, Mike, is Southwestern has 4 fouls.
And Somerset Christian has
0.
None.
They will be shooting here the next foul with the clock stopped.
Yep.
Southwestern comes out of the timeout and having a little trouble getting things started, but they're going to get him for a walk.
No.
Nope, we're going to call a foul before the walk.
Yeah. Out over just.
Yeah. And he's asking for it.
Yeah.
Hudson will draw the foul, and that will be on Elijah Brummett, his third. There may have been an extra step, but he may have been held before he took the extra step. Ball's triggered in underneath, given right to Jared Simpson. He goes up quickly and puts it in before Adderley can get there.
They just set a back screen and no communication.
Now Warren looking to make a move. He goes to turn. Both of them go to the floor. He's able to get it back to Elijah Brummett. Now a whole lot of dribbling, contact. He floats in, puts in about a 4-footer that goes 43 to 50.
Brummett's in double figures with 10.
Hudson triggers the offense, and it's given, and nobody was there, but luckily Stevenson is able to pick it up. He puts it off one side of the rim, goes, gets his rebound, puts it up again, and misses, and Warren comes out of the pack with it. Quickly given to Jack Baker, and he's going to be fouled as Wyatt Stevenson went for the steal. And that should put Baker at the line.
Yeah, once again, there's you another foul 50 feet from the rim.
Yeah, he's slow to get up. But
Baker has got a wheel that I don't think's all there, and he's taken a couple pretty good licks tonight.
Got a full sleeve on the right leg.
You can chuck this to 5 right here.
An ankle. Yeah, his legs weren't into that one, and that's what he was struggling with, so you could see it just a little bit short. Zachary Hutchinson checks back in the game for Stevenson. And Baker will, second shot is up and good, and we got a 6-point ball game. So
did you see Tony Gray move the player while the shooter was shooting because he was not on the line?
Can't be there.
I think had that not gone in, we might have had a do-over.
Yeah. Simpson finds Markham in the lane. He's up and off, and it's going to hit the inbound. Well, so the rebound there was fought for by Hudson. I thought that it hit the end line, but they're going to give the ball back to the Warriors. Hunter Ham looks to trigger it in. Nice play call off the inbounds play, but Hutchinson hard off the glass. Simpson off his hands out of bounds, and the Cougars will get the ball back here down by 6.
They had 6 on the floor momentarily.
Well, Hutchinson was trying to get out of the game. Well, Stevenson was trying to tell Hutchinson to get out, and he didn't want to go.
He took his 4 to the bench.
Brummett passes to Baker in the right corner, dribbles to the lane, kicks it out to Hensley, and now Warren will take it up top, calls for the screen. Southwestern does a pretty good job. Now finds Warren in the corner. Three-pointer is up and long. Rebound fought for. Warren finds it, comes down moving, and he is going to get grabbed and held, and Warren off the backboard for 2, and they are going to get a foul on Jared Simpson. That's his 4th, and Warren will go to the line, Mike, and can cut this to 3.
Wow. We've got 4 minutes left. And some serious foul trouble for the Warriors.
Yes. Warren steps to the line. Free throw up and good. He knew it when it left his hand. He was already backing out of there. 50-47. Southwestern leads this one by 3, but.
And Somerset Christian's gone man.
Trying to put a little pressure here on the Warriors as Hudson dribbles it down the right side, that brings it back up to half court. He's trying to get something called here. And right now it's just a 2-man game. He and Adam Markham are the only 2 Warriors moving. Now they finally get something going. He says, I'll do it myself. And Hudson pulls up from about 22 over there right in front of the bench and buries a 3-pointer to extend it back out to 6.
That's a a senior making a senior play.
Brummett finds Baker
Walk.
in the corner, and before he can put the dribble down, and did you see he walked through it to Warren? Warren fired a three, and it went.
Yep.
No good. Didn't count.
He did walk.
He did, oh yeah. The Warriors, ice in his veins. Connor Hudson dribbles it up slowly.
Coach has enough confidence to run a clear for you and let you wait.
Hunter Ham finds Simpson at the top of the key. Both of them motion across. Finds Hutchinson at the top of the key. Now they give it back to Hudson. He's looking to go one-on-one against Brummett. Backs it out. Now he gets a little bit of a lane. Finds Hutchinson in the corner, and it is long and drew nothing but air on the three-point attempt from the corner. 2:30 on the clock. Backdoor cut by Brummett into the lane. Little scoop shot up and under. No good. Simpson down with the rebound. Hunter Ham will bring it up the floor. 6-point ball game. It was down to 3 just a minute ago. Hudson, little shimmy shake up and under.
He got it.
No good, but he is going to go to the line. I think they're going to get Adderley with the foul. And they will give it to Adderley. That will be his first of the game, that's
correct.
Is that right?
That is his first. Yes, it is correct.
Okay. So Hudson will go to the line to shoot 2. 2:08 on the clock. Hudson's first free throw attempt is up and good, and we are going to get a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. Here with 2:08 on the clock. 54-47 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Stay tuned after the game where we will have our Somerset Community College Offensive Players of the Game and our United Cumberland Bank Defensive Players of the Game on the Alton Blakely post-game show. Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information. Be sure to watch the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Next broadcast will be this Friday over at Pulaski County High School as the Briar Jumpers come calling. That will be a boy-girl doubleheader, and we will bring you video action of both games. Mike and I will be doing that game as well. But not before we get out of here tonight. We've had a doozy of a game.
I know you sometimes have feelings. This one has all the makings of tightening up even more, I think, before this is
I thought you were going to break into song there for a second.
I was not going to use the O word.
Feelings.
Not the overtime.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Paul didn't let you sing. I don't mind it.
Hudson's at the line. He has had a nice night. I've got him with 16.
How about 17?
That was a given. Yep.
Up and nothing but the bottom of the net. So what was once a 3-point lead is now 8. Warren drives all the way to the middle of the lane before he's picked up and just raises and puts it in. 55-49. And Hudson's going to slow things down. Finds Ham over.
And not fouling maybe to Somerset Christian's detriment.
Right.
They're going to have to give some if they want to try to put Southwestern on the line.
So when do you do that? When you get under a minute? Well, Hudson's going to drive it all the way in, and a lot of contact, but they're going to say that Brummett got all ball out of bounds.
Coach Dunbar, I think he's all right with the breakdown of getting to the rim, but he wants it to be a stronger effort.
Right. That's a tough pass, almost picked off by Hensley. Ham dribbles back out to half court, and Warren will give the foul, but that's only 3, so they've got 2 more to give.
And Warren is the only Cougar with 3. Well, Brummett has 3. As they give these fouls, they got to be selective about who gives them.
Sure. Ham gets it inbounds to Jared Simpson. He's looking to give it to anybody else. He finds Hutchinson in the corner. Nice little up and under. Oh, he gets
Hensley.
Warren to fly by, and then he goes back up with it. He's going to draw the foul on Hensley, and that will be his third.
Correct.
And Hutchinson will step to the line for 2 free throws. The first one rattles in.
He's 4 or 5 on the night at the line.
56-49. Southwestern has extended their lead.
Yeah.
Hutchinson's second goes.
Somerset Christian's in a make situation now. They have to score.
Yeah. Looking for a three-pointer here, maybe. Brummett finds Warren in the corner, and his three has not been there tonight. And it's off the back iron. Hutchinson comes down with a rebound, and Warren will go give the foul.
That's 4 on him.
So
should be shooting.
Yeah, and they will put Hutchinson at the line for 2.
He's 5 of 6 at the line.
Both of these, Mike, and it's a 10-point lead with under a minute to go, and he misses the first one, so you are a 3-possession game.
But the rules changed. That in the old days, this would have been a 1-and-1 situation.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 shots.
Hutchinson's second attempt is true. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So 58-49. The clock winds under 1 minute here at Somerset Christian High School. And there's
twice.
He got fouled by 2 guys, but they can only give it to 1. And the referee's trying to decide. He's looking back over his shoulder, and he decides that he's going to give it to Adam Markham. Nope. Sorry, they're going to give it to Connor Hudson.
Yeah, I think so.
No. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so they give it to Hudson, his third.
The reason they was concerned is Hutchinson has 4, and he was in the neighborhood.
Right.
And he reacted as if he thought they called it on him.
So Brummett, first free throw attempt is good.
He's had a nice night. Got him with 11 points. He's ran the show.
58-50. Second free throw is good. 58-51. 51 seconds remaining. Ball comes in. Ooh, they're going to get a walk. Yeah, sure enough. Hunter Ham and Connor Hudson kind of a little bit of confusion there, and they're going to get Ham with the walk. And so Somerset Christian gets the ball back down 7, Mike.
Not impossible. Still a huge hill.
Hensley triggers it in to Baker. Baker back to Brummett. Brummett looks to drive, switches hands, comes back in. Little dipsy-do up and under. Off the rim. Simpson comes down with the rebound.
His 13th.
And Hutchinson will give it to Hudson, and he will be fouled, and he will go to the line. Foul will be on Elijah Brummett. Yeah, that basket right there goes, and you've got a 5-point game.
But you've got Hudson here. He's 4 for 4 on the game at the. I've got him with 17.
Now started off a little cool, and then hit, if you remember, hit 3 jumpers over there in the corner, about a 12-foot little mid-range game that you don't see very often, and he got heated up from there. First free throw was good, by the way. Second one, front of the rim, but rolls in. Now lead by 9, 60-51.
Just about do it.
Warren hands it off to Hensley. Hensley's looking for a 3, but gives it back to Warren, and Warren takes it right down the middle lane. A lot of that tonight, as Warren will get the 2-pointer. Foul will be called on.
I'm waiting.
No, it's on Adderley.
Yep, I got
his
Adderley.
second, and that will send Hudson back to the line.
So Hudson has got 19. Working on
free throw.
Missed one.
Yep.
Law of averages.
Hits the front and bounces out left. He'll get his second attempt here. And it is up and good. 61-53. Somerset Christian in a hurry. Warren gets to the lane, and he
got
is
hit.
going to, he will spin around, and he'll get fouled by Hudson. And that's what you don't want to do.
You don't want the clock to stop.
I mean, you don't want to give up a super quick 2, but exactly what you just said. You don't want to allow Somerset Christian.
In high school basketball, it doesn't stop as it does in college. And that 5 seconds out of bounds just about runs the clock out.
As it is, Baker will go to the line. First free throw is up and good. So one thing that we'll take away from this is looks like Southwestern will hang on. Warren's second free throw is up and good. Somerset Christian is going to fight you the
and
whole
they didn't shoot it well tonight.
No.
You catching that?
And Tony Gray from the other end of the floor.
Hudson and Baker did the you push me, I'll push you thing, and Tony Gray had the angle to see part of it. I'm not sure both of them weren't guilty.
Well, and I mean, the good thing about that is very little time off the clock.
No time, yes.
Went from 8.1 to 7.9. So Baker.
He will not have to shoot free throws at practice tomorrow. He said
Hudson's first is up and good.
This will be his 10th free throw attempt.
Second is up and good. And it's 8 points. 63-55. Somerset Christian in a hurry. Baker fires up a 3. It blocked, but Coach Gober looking for the foul call that will not come.
Didn't come.
And that will be the final here from Somerset Christian High School. Somerset Christian will go down defeat. First loss of the year will move to 4-1 on the early campaign. Southwestern will improve their record to 5-2, get back on the winning side of things as they come into Somerset Christian, and we'll leave here with the 63-55 final. And we're going to step away and do some commercials. Kerr is going to put some stats together, and we'll give you our offensive and defensive players of the game.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to work. And with a little help community college, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back to Toyota Somerset High School basketball here from Somerset Christian, where the Southwestern Warriors will come away with the victory 63-55 over the Somerset Christian Cougars. Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedic Sports Medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. Be sure to check our Facebook page each week for our Lake Cumberland Orthopedics Student Athlete of the Week. Big thank you to Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships Kentucky for being the official photography sponsor on Lake Cumberland Sports Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, where they treat you like family. Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 24 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters. We've listened to you, Pulaski County, and are excited to announce the Rex Restaurant coming to Nancy, Kentucky in January, serving the finest in country cooking, big burgers, and complete ice cream and dessert shop. The Rex will be located beside Dollar General in Nancy. This is the Alton Blakely post-game show. As Mike continues to get stats ready for us, we will have our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game and our United Cumberland Bank Defensive Players of the Game. Friday night, we will be across town at Pulaski County High School, where Somerset Briar Jumpers will travel across 80, and we'll have a boy-girl doubleheader. We'll bring you all the action here on Lake Cumberland Sports at Facebook.com, where it's always free. We'll never ask you to pay for anything. If you have anybody asking for money, credit card, some kind of payment, it's not us. We never charge, and we thank all of our sponsors for allowing that to happen.
I'm almost there, partner.
You're good. Southwestern came in tonight looking to come off 2 losses, one in district play to Wayne County. Started off cold in this one, but was able to get out to the 5-0 lead and then build a 21-point lead before Somerset Christian finally started chipping away. Some shots started falling. Southwestern got a little bit cold from the field. Somerset Christian had it whittled down to 3 with about 3 minutes remaining, but Southwestern would reclaim the 5-point lead and would continue to grow. We'll take it back up to 10 before we got to the final score that we had here, 63-55. And Mr. Kerr has been frantically working to bring you some numbers.
Unofficial stats are going to look something like this. Southwestern led 14-12 at the end of one quarter, 27-21 at the break, 45-34. And I have committed one of the cardinal sins of broadcasting. I didn't write down the final score. It's 63-55. Thank you, partner.
One thing tonight.
Sometimes you just come in handy. So Southwestern leads it wire to wire. Let's do this. Southwestern, it looks like this. Stevenson had a couple. Hibbert had 2. 7 to Hunter Ham. 9 to Hutchinson. 11 to Markham. A like number to Simpson. Jarrett Simpson with 11. Leading scorer for Southwestern, Connor Hudson with 22 on the game. Leading individual rebounder, Simpson. I had him with 2 offensive and 11 defensive rebounds. That's a 13-rebound, 11-point performance. For Somerset Christian, 5 players in the scorebook. Isaiah Hensley had 5, 7 to Jack Baker, 12 each to Brayley Adderley and Elijah Brummett, and the leading scorer for Somerset Christian, Ethan Warren, with 16. Leading rebounder for Somerset Christian, Brayley Adderley had 12, 11 on the defensive glass, 1 on the offensive glass, and I would be honest with you, it seemed like more I had him unofficially for 6 block shots. And we talked about it before the game. Teams had to shoot it a little bit. We're going to do the team stats. And just, if you look on the season, Somerset Christian shoots high 30s from 3-point range. They shoot high 40s from 2-point range. They shoot almost 80% from the free throw line. So let that stick with you as we go through this. Southwestern on the game, 15 of 31 from 2-point range. That's 48%. That's okay. 5 of 16 from behind the arc. That's 31.2. That's okay. From the field, 20 of 47 for 42.5%. Free throw line, very good, 16 of 20 for 80%. And they win the rebound battle, 32-24. Somerset Christian, 15 of 43 from 2-point range. That's 34%. 2 of 15 from behind the arc. That's 13%. 17 of 58 from the floor. That's south of 30%. They did shoot 15 of 19 at the free throw line for 78.9. So just cold shooting, and Southwestern enough down the stretch. And I think I may have a guest coming my way, so we're going to let Chris give him a headset, and he's going to come join us, as I think Brayley Adderley is going to come see me.
I have prematurely dubbed him our defensive player of the game.
It was a good call, and offensive. And how you doing, man? Put that thing on. Got a voice for radio, too. Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk about this. How many rebounds do you have?
I
don't know. How about a dozen?
A dozen?
Unofficially, a dozen. How many points do you have?
Probably about 14, 15.
Unofficially, I think 12.
12?
Maybe more. This is unofficial.
Okay.
How many block shots do you have?
Probably about 2, 3.
I had 6.
6?
That's the way you see the score sheet from your house. I had 6. You had one spell in the first half down there. You had 3 and 2 trips. Anyway, great effort.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good basketball game. Y'all just didn't shoot it well enough from the field.
We didn't.
Talk to me.
I just feel like we just need to take more shots less off the dribble and more spot up.
I think you're right.
Yeah. I think we were trying to do too much and then pull up instead of just doing our thing.
Do you guys, again, you've got a short bench. I mean, you don't have to be a genius to figure that out here.
Yeah.
And you only had 5 people score, and you've got an 8th grader who's giving you the only relief anybody's getting. Do you get tired knowing Southwestern's running 10, 11 guys out there, or is that not even in your mind?
That's never in my mind, sir. I just
love
keep going.
I love it. You guys have first loss of the season, but again, a district loss, but a close basketball game on a night where you didn't shoot it very well.
Yes, sir.
Free throw line was good to you, but you just did not make enough 2- and 3-pointers. And your leading scorer, Warren, ended up with 16, but by my count, he missed the first 9 shots that he took in the game. So, if he's on a normal night where he's shooting 50%, and is Baker okay? It looked like his leg.
Yeah, he took a hard one to the knee, but I think he'll be good to play Friday.
Okay. Who y'all got Friday?
Model.
Rich, over there or here?
Here. I don't know.
Very good. All I can say is it's my first chance to see you play. I think the future's bright.
Yes, sir.
You guys go through the halls, find a couple more guys wandering around who you want to show how to play the game, bring them in here and stuff them a few times. But how about the jam? Is again, that was in the flow of the game and a throwdown, and it was kind of like, he's done this before. Where'd you get the hops?
Probably my dad.
Your dad?
Yeah, my dad.
Excellent. All I can say is it's a great smile. I love your game. Keep working. Good things are coming. And, again, you keep your team pumped. They're going to be pretty good.
Yes, sir.
He is Brayley Adderley, and he put on a show tonight, guys. I didn't have to pay to get in, but I would have paid to have seen it. Congratulations, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Again, a 13-rebound, 12-point performance with a handful of blocks. Just a normal night, Mr. Adderley. Once again, if you're here with us, we're going to wrap this thing up. Southwestern will move to 5-2, on the season, but 1-1 in the district. Somerset Christian's going to fall to 4-1, 0-1 in the district. 63-55, one final time. Southwestern to win here on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. We want to thank one last time the good folks at Warren Properties, residential and commercial, and remind you that our next Buffalo Wings and Rings broadcast Friday night doubleheader boy-girl from Pulaski County High School, Pulaski and Somerset. Until then, for Jeremiah, wait a minute.
You got offensive and defensive players of the game?
I just gave him. Who's the other one?
So we've got him for the defensive player of the game, Ethan Warren as the offensive player of the game for the Cougars.
But we'll just do the home team.
So Ethan Warren offense and Brady Adderley from Exuma, Bahamas.
You found that out?
From Exuma, Bahamas.
We'll go home with him for Christmas.
Yeah.
It'd be warmer down there. All right, for Jeremiah and Kevin and Chris and me, for the first one, we'll get better by Friday. I promise. Hey, thanks to all of our sponsors. See you guys Friday.
Good night.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road